Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
Okay, let's get started with what is coming up on Saturday, talking about the Flamingos and the Cameroonians.
Right.
Rivalry renewed. That's Nigeria and Cameroon, talking about the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. The first leg that will be taking, the first leg of the final qualifiers that will be taking place in Benin City this Saturday.
Oh, this one looks like a very, very tough one. We all know what happens whenever Nigeria meets Cameroon at any level of international football. We wish the girls all the best in that game. Also on the show, we're going to Morocco. Yeah, that's where Nigeria Super Eagles will take on Morocco. Yeah, the host nation in the final of the African Nations Championship. And Super Eagles technical advisor Gernot Rohr is tipping the lads, is tipping Nigeria to emerge victorious in that final. If Nigeria goes on to win that final, it will be the first time of winning the African Nations Championship. Wish them all the best as well.
Yeah, definitely. They don't have a choice. Host nation, 12 goals they've scored.
They don't have a choice. Like, it's going to be a very competitive
make history.
No doubt. Yeah, surely they have what it takes. Let's move on with the show now. And let's talk about the Super Bowl 52. Everyone is talking about it. That's the climax of the National Football League. The final, the championship decider will be played on Sunday between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. And according to all the pundits, the Patriots, led by Tom Brady and Coach Bill Belichick, are the favorites for this particular match. Cecilia, are you tilting away from what everyone is saying? Do you expect the Eagles to cause an upset?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, so we'll start with the NBA.
NBA, Cecilia, NBA. That's how we'll start off. We'll kick up the show from today. And amazing games that went down early this morning. And we'll be sparing a thought for Paul George, who had a very, very good game. Our boys' team lost. But before we get to Paul George, let's go through some of the other results on the night in the early hours of this morning Nigerian time. We'll start off with the matchup between the Pistons and the Grizzlies. Cecilia, the Pistons won this game 104-102. It was a very tight one, as the scoreline suggests. And Blake Griffin, remember, it was traded
on Monday.
A few days ago. He made his debut for the Pistons, and it was a winning debut. He scored 24 points and grabbed 10 rebounds.
I think it was a huge day for him, a huge one for him. But I thought, was it 10 rebounds or 11 rebounds? I thought he was going to have the jitters. But Blake Griffin is a big shot player, so that's just the difference. Giannis also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giannis. We'll get to Giannis later. You're very excited to talk about Adetokunbo today. But before we get to that one, there was another play between the Raptors and the Wizards. That one ended 122-119 in favor of the Wizards. I imagine, Sonny Young is a very happy man this morning. Bradley Beal was the man of the day, scored 27 of his 29 points in the fourth quarter. So he's gone 1, 2, 3 rounds, scoring 1, 2, 3 quarters, scoring just 2 points. Then in the fourth quarter, he absolutely explodes, scoring 27 points and to lead the Wizards and to that victory over Toronto. And the Bucks, and Cecilia, you were eager to talk about this one. They lost 89-108 to the Timberwolves. Jimmy Butler scoring 28 points. Karl Anthony Towns scoring 24 and grabbing 11 rebounds for the sixth double-double of the season. Karl Anthony Towns is an absolute beast.
Yep, I think it's a
Giannis.
Beast. Okay, Giannis, added 17 points and 50 rebounds. And, of course, that was why he was able to lead the Milwaukee Bucks. But then it wasn't a good one because their 4-game winning streak snapped.
Right. It's over for the Bucks. They need to start. They need to rebuild and rebound nicely in the next game. We also saw action between the Spurs and the Rockets. Cecilia, just a few days after, not quite the 60 points triple-double, but it was still decent enough. I'm talking about the beard, James Harden.
They are pouring about 28 points, including 7 in the key final stretch over the last 2 minutes. And that was how they were able to roll over the San Antonio Spurs 102-91. He also put up 11 rebounds. I think that's a good one.
Absolutely. James Harden, for me, this season, front runner for the regular season MVP. We'll see how that pans out at the end of the season. Hopefully he doesn't get injured or anything like that. And last but not the least was the matchup between the Thunder and the Nuggets. He ended 124-127 in favor of the Nuggets. And this is the game I was talking about earlier. Paul George, let's pay applause for him today. Was on fire, scored 43 points, grabbed 5 rebounds and recorded 5 assists in that loss for OKC.
I think maybe because Russell Westbrook wasn't really at his very best.
Right.
20 points and 21 assists. That's huge.
That's big.
But I think if he had been able to score as much as, let's say, maybe 30 more points, I think they would have won because it was kind of a little bit close. 1-7 and 1-4.
Very close game.
Very close game. So I think, as you said, we spare thoughts for Paul George. But I think if Russell Westbrook had added more points, but if you score, if you have as much as huge as a 21 assists, I think he gave his all.
Exactly.
He gave his all.
Let's not pin this loss on Russell Westbrook at all. This game was a very dramatic one, Celia, because it went down to the wire. Paul George tied the game with 1.3 seconds left, and just where we thought it was going to go into overtime, Gary Harris,
just came on
at the buzzer.
You understand what that means? That was it.
Okay,
painful loss.
Painful loss for the OKC Thunder. Hopefully they can rebound as well too in their last game. That's it for the NBA, but we're still in the United States of America.